So it's been quite some time since one of these videos, but I've done some fabric hauling, and this is all stuff that I either intended to buy or impulse bought. Actually, I think most of them are all impulse buys, but I will then, in the description below, give you links to where I bought them from. So if you are as impulsive as I am, you can go get some yourself. So there's a general theme to a lot of these. There's a lot of cat fabric, there's a lot of cat things, a lot of dinosaur things, and a lot of fun stuff. So looking at my pile, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start by showing you some of the stuff from a local shop that I got. So we are, unfortunately, as of when this video is probably posting, we will have had another local shop close up in town. And so Swifty Stitches was around for about 6 years, and it's just a cute little shop. That was where they were around before I even started working at Cali Quilt Co. And they're just a cute little shop. It's named after her dog. And Susan is, well, of all reasons to close, she is moving to Texas to be closer to family. So it is for good reason that she is closing up. Good reason for her to get closer to family. So sad for us, but I would go there when grunge started first becoming a thing. Susan had it there, so I would get some for there. My Christmas quilt that I'm still too sad to talk about, I got my green grunge and my star grunge there, and a lot of cute kitty fabric there. So they were right next door to Cameo's Sit and Sew, which is where we go for our Guild Sew Days, which we have another one of those coming up in June, which I'm very excited for. I'm hoping to get on that list. And so it was very convenient. So I'm gonna start, we're gonna rewind to March when I was there for the Sit and Sew. That was before she had announced that she was closing. And so I just bought some fabric just to buy some fabric. So let me show you those cute ones that I got then. So it started off with, I always go in there to look and see what cute cat prints she has, because she carries a lot of ones that we don't get in. This one's a Dear Stella print. I follow this designer on Instagram and I love seeing her art. So I think I got either 1.5 yards or 2 yards of that. And then I love these kitties. I bought, looks like almost 3 yards of that. And I know I bought a bunch of this when I was at QuiltCon in Phoenix because they had it on their last chance sale. So I've probably got enough of this to make a quilt back or something cute for my niece or all the above. They was just so cute. So that was end of March, and then April happened, and I think, I want to say in April, and then mid to end of April, she announced that she was closing. And so I believe 2 weeks ago, I was finally able to make it out there on a Wednesday because those were my day off. And so let me show you my first haul of sale fabric. I believe I got these for either 20% off a yard or 30%. I did some damage. So like I said, I go to her for kitty prints, and I bought the rest of this bolt. It was like, you see there's 7 yards or 9 yards. I don't know, like, you guys, I just got paid and I knew she was closing and I don't know what I'm gonna do. But how cute would this be? So part of this, I did have an idea, and yet again, it's either me or my niece these days. How cute would this be? My mom says she has a pattern for like a little dress that's kind of like a jumper on top and like a little circle skirt on the bottom. How cute would this be? Now that I've said that like 16 times, as that dress with like a Halloween, like either an orange turtleneck under it or a black turtleneck under it. I mean, she's 3, so she can still rock a turtleneck. I think that would be so cute, even if it means that I make it. Like, clothing isn't my thing. I've made a few kids' clothing here and there. They're small, so we'll see. Or I may just stash some and send it to my mom and be like, here is my contribution to Elle's wardrobe. So I've got a lot of that. If it was smaller cats, it'd be a really cute binding, but I don't know. Something will happen from that. And then I got, because I'm a sucker for stars, this print, and luckily it's got the selvage on it, Starlit. Is it Wyndham? Who are you by? But I love this little print. Oh, it's Blank. Blank is the manufacturer. I used some of this in that Christmas quilt as well, and in different colors. So now that I know the manufacturer, I can get more of this, but I thought of this. And then this one was cute as well because it's kitties and it's kind of Halloweenish. And my sister-in-law has a black cat named Shadow. And so I thought making her something of this either for Halloween. Remember I made her that black and white mazed quilt last year. Her birthday's in October. She loves Halloween. And so something fun would be made out of this for her birthday or just for kicks. And then it also does pair really well with that. So a little bit more kind of a brown black, but those were pretty cute. And now we've got to find more comic boards to wind those on. But here's the thing. I just went back today. Today is the last Wednesday before they close up. Swifty Stitches is closing on the 25th. So you're probably seeing this on the 25th. You're probably seeing this after they're already closed. So I went back today because they posted that they were doing 30% off last week. But I went in today and they were either 40% off, or if you took the end of the bolt, you would get an extra 10%. So I walked away with a lot of fabric. I only got like 3 bolts of things. No, 5 bolts of things, but it was under $100, which is wild. Gotta love that fabric savings. But you'll see what I got today, kind of in the same theme, but there's one wild card out there. So let me grab that stack. So at first I went in thinking, I'll see if she's got some white on whites, and haha, yeah, right. Those were probably the first things to go. But I did find some good blacks that would, I think, work good for 3-yard quilts and just kind of pair in there. So this one's kind of got a little cross hatching to it. This one was kind of fun. It's got like a silvery metallic to it. And then this one, which is kind of fun and scribbly all over. So I took the rest of the bolt on this one. There was like 3 yards there. So 3 3-yard quilts or 2 3-yard quilts and change. And as usual, like I said, I look for her cat fabric, and this was the last one there. So it came home with me. It was about just over 2 yards. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's very cute. It's a little bit different colors than I usually use, kind of more, I mean, we've got traditional cat colors. So I could pair it with one of those blacks. I could pair it with a gray. It's got an orange in there, pair it with a white. There's so many different options in here. And now here's the kicker. Here is the wild card that I looked at from afar and didn't think I needed, didn't know I needed. I don't know, there's like 7 1/4 yards here, but look at this. This is an Alexander Henry Christmas print, and I just saw it and I was like, I need it all. If it's gonna be on sale, I'm not gonna find it this price again. And especially with Alexander Henry I'm still unsure if, I've read a couple different things, whether they are completely gone and not reprinting anything anymore because the owner has passed away, or if they are just reprinting old stuff. So if you know anything, if you have any inside scoop on what is happening with Alexander Henry, feel free to leave it in the comments below because I have heard mixed things. And so the reason why I like Alexander Henry is because the back of my Christmas quilt that I ruined had Alexander Henry on the back of it. So I'm trying to find something like that or something similar, but this just happened to be in my eyesight and I loved it. I think something will happen from Quilt Mists this year. So I've got about 6 months to plan that out. But how fun are those big old light bulbs? So there's big light bulbs, there's little light bulbs. Oh, they're so cute. So that is my in-person haul. And so now let me show you my Etsy shopping. So I did some online shopping. I did buy 2 patterns. So those were digital downloads. One was Oh Snap from Pen and Papers. And then the other one was Batten something. Oh, Board and Batten. I'll post a picture up here so you can see it. But one of them, I just loved the Polaroid. And I think it would be so cute to fussy cut cat fabric and put it in those little holes. And then the other one I do plan to use for, I had some other crazy ideas going for that Muppet Fat Quarter bundle I bought, but I think I've kind of come around to what I want to do with it. So I I have a better vision and game plan to move ahead and get that done real soon. So I can move ahead with those. And so those are the 2 digital patterns I bought. And now I have a bunch of mail that hasn't been opened. So I let it be in a pile because I was like, you know what? I'll just record a video and open them. So you and I, because I don't remember which one's which anymore. Some of this is fabric. Some of it is my business cards. Some of it is a t-shirt. And there's jewelry in here, and so it is dealer's choice as to what I'm opening and what we're gonna find out I got. So come enjoy my retail therapy with me. That I think these are all things that I'm like, I don't need them, but I like them. Or targeted ads showed them to me, and here we are. All right, what do we got first? Okay, first up, we've got, this was a targeted post. When you go on Etsy and it's like, you might like, and I was like, yeah, of course I like. So I love graphic tees, and I've been trying to weed them out of my wardrobe just to kind of adjust and do other stuff. But when this shows up, of course I have to buy it. And look, the C has little cat ears. So sorry, not sorry, but I thought this was so perfect and so me. So of course I had to buy that one. All right, next up, let's do the one with roses on the packaging. This one, okay, this one says fabric stash. So this could very well be fabric. It should be fabric. Okay. So we had an in-store retreat this month, a couple weeks ago actually, and somebody was there. I want to say her name is Jan, and I know she watches this because she talks to me about Trixie whenever I see her. I am just horrible with names, so if you see me in person, I am so sorry. I'm terrible with names. But she was doing whatever her project was that I was there. I was only there Friday out of the 3 days because that's when my schedule is. And so she was working on this project with this charm pack, and she left, and I was like hovering, like waiting for her to come back. She came back from, I think, like lunch or something, and so I said, okay, what is this fabric? I need to see it. I need some, because look at this. They're like Trixie cats on computers causing chaos, and not only does it come in this color, but there's also white. So this unfortunately was an older collection. I think it's called Keyboard Cats or Keyboard Kittens, because it wasn't easy to find on Etsy. It is Keyboard Cats for Clothworks. So my brother is a computer animator, and I thought this would be perfect for something for him. And then I showed my sister, and she was like, buy it all, save some for me, make me a laptop case. And I was like, pump the brakes. I don't make laptop cases. That involves a zipper. No, I'm just kidding. And so I bought whatever this shop had of these 2 fabrics, because it was the least expensive one, and they seem to have the most of it. So if I can buy more things in one place, I will do that. So there are Keyboard Cats waiting to be used in various things. My mom probably is gonna make a pillowcase out of that. All right, what do we got next? This one's small. Okay, I think I know what this one is. So if you watch my videos a lot and see my face up close, I usually wear 2 pairs of earrings, not at the same time. I usually have my Mickey Castles that I bought for my 33rd birthday party, because why not have a Disney themed 33rd birthday? And then the other pair were my little brontosauruses, my little long neck dinosaurs. And somewhere I lost my dinosaurs. And so I finally remembered when I was logged into Etsy, scrolling late at night, that I missed my dinosaur earrings. And so, at least a little smaller, I got new dinosaurs. So now I can wear dinosaurs again. All right, next up. See, it looks way more exciting when I let my mail sit and pile for a week. If not longer. I promise I don't usually go this wild and crazy. But I was like, you know what? It's been long since I've done a Tuesday video. Let's just let everything sit until we got time. Okay, so these are my business cards. I long arm for locals, and I ran out of business cards. And so since I did also just buy a website domain, I updated my cards and put that on there. And so I love moo cards. Yes, they're like moo like a cow, because you can put the same info on one side and then the other side you can put different pictures on. So obviously I put Trixie's on them. So that's how you know it's my card. It's got all of my info on the back and then Trixie's on the front. And then that's where we keep them at work. So I need to take some of those in tomorrow and put them out there. And then my last thing is the bundle that I have been going back and forward on the longest. And it's what I've been anxiously waiting for all last year. And it is also in theme of everything else. It is the kitty litter from, oh wow, that is some tough saran wrap. So it's kitty litter from Dear Stella, and it was the Pammie Jane blender collection. There's like 40 different colors. This is a half yard bundle of like 12 colors, because I have ideas for it. I just have to find the right pattern, but it was kept telling me it's there, and now it gets to sit on my shelf until I figure out the exact pattern I want to do. There's like a couple Christmas ones I'm thinking of that'll be fun, like Scandinavian sweater designs, but I did want to see what the colors looked like before I actually started that pattern. So there's like 40 some odd colors, and I'm sure I will buy more. There's a swatch card on somebody's website that I keep waiting to come back in stock, and so that is on my list as well. So there's my fabric haul for today. I hope you enjoyed. I am going to take these apart and put them on my shelf and start figuring out my next happy sewing project.